What's up, expats? It's your commish giving you this week's Week 1 recap. Because as far as I can tell, there's only one matchup that's still kind of pending, and we're going to get into that right now. So basically, my team, Southside Huskies, went up against the newcomer from Puzio, Mr. Previous League champ twice in a row. It doesn't matter who, what, when, where, why, how it happened in other leagues because guess what? This is a new league. It's my league. And welcome to my league with that ass whooping of 130 plus to what? You put up 67 points? Listen, who are you drafting right now? You literally look like the Miami Dolphins on paper right here. Both teams did about as well um, as can be expected with their player bases. Uh, and honestly, 67 points is a couple too many because A-Chain had that trash touchdown in garbage time. Tyreek Hill, nobody knows what he's doing. C.J. Stroud, I told you not to draft him. Then you're over here dropping D Hopkins for Tua. Tua's doing real well. He's not even a good backup. He didn't do anything. Terrible, trash. So yeah, um, and then we got Frankie and his team, Brees Lightning, most likely taking the highest scoring fantasy football team this week. He's clocking in at over 150 points. But he welcomed the other newcomer, Antonio, and his team of Team Mendoza, previously known as Team Border Hoppers. Much better team, in my opinion, but whatever. That's fine, just to keep it boring. He also couldn't, break triple digits. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the lack of white privilege that was rubbing off on him from Ian, or just I don't know. It's rough. It's rough out here for these newcomers, man. Because when you get a hold of your own team, you have to make your own big boy decisions. The pressure can mount and it can be too much. Um, so yeah, moving on to another South Division matchup, we had the Onyx Mammoths, Corky's team, which has gone through its seventh name change. All of them terrible. All of them terrible. But it looks like he is going to beat the last year's runner-up and regular season champion, Smackers, in a I gotta tell you, I was worried for Corky's team a little bit because Lamar Jackson is just so unpredictable. But when he keeps throwing the ball to Zay Flowers, and the Onyx Mammoths have Zay Flowers starting, it's a little bit difficult to get out ahead. So we'll see if Corky is dumb enough to start keep the Vikings defense in, or maybe Johnny gets the luckiest person ever, and somehow Chicago puts up 70 points, and the Minnesota defense gives them like -3, and then Corky loses. We'll see what Corky wants to do. I don't see the Vikings defense really pushing Corky into a top 3 spot points wise, but if he wants to roll the dice, he's more than willing to. And then we also have, I gotta tell you, just from a league storyline point of view, the Southport Cows cannot beat Off to Your Mom. They just cannot beat Off to Your Mom. Jack is beating off to everybody else's moms, clearly, because Colin just can't. He is legitimately, after this week, 0 for 4. Jack has never beaten anyone other than Colin in league history. Jack has now beaten Colin 4 times, twice in the regular season, once for the number 1 draft pick, and now Jack is off to his best fantasy football league start ever at 1-0, undefeated. Christian McCaffrey, he was on the injury list, His name popped up, and I know Jack was having deja vu, PTSD from last year, that damn calf injury. Um, but yeah, it looks like he was able to play, and he came out 22 carries, 9 for out of 10 receptions. So yeah, Christian McCaffrey is a major player in the 49ers offense. And final scores looks like it's going to be 130s, 140s to 102. And realistically, that's a lot closer than it should have been because Herbert was on his bench, and that was 35 points compared to Goff's 12. And last but not least, we have our closest matchup between two Northern playoff teams. We got the old Smoky Bastards versus the I Barretts. I mean the Team Barrett. I don't know. The Asterisk team, who may or may not have won the championship last year. No one remembers because this team had like a manager who did all the decision making for him. He was just more of a figurehead, I think. But again, that's all speculation. Nobody actually knows. And but yeah, when you have Josh Allen as your starting quarterback, it doesn't matter how shit the rest of your team is, because Josh Allen is going to do Josh Allen things and put up 45 points. Literally the best player in the league at the moment. So now Chris has to rely on 75-year-old Adam Thielen and a 21-year-old rookie quarterback to somehow accumulate 3 points so that Chris doesn't cry for the next week about how his kicker should have got 2 more points from that 50-yarder. So help me God, I'm praying that Chris wins so that he doesn't bitch and cry for the next week about his kicker, who should have had at least 1 more point because he missed the pat. So realistically, it should be like he should only be losing by 2 points. But yeah, those 2 points from his 59-yard field goal, which only counted as 3, like in real life. Yeah, he is gonna be. I'm gonna be very upset if Chris doesn't win because it's just gonna be annoying. So that's pretty much it. Um, I'm already looking forward to week 2. Week 1's in the books for me at least. Undefeated. That's a win. It's better than what happened last year. So off to a good start with the expanded playoff settings. I'm liking my chances. I am liking my chances. There's a new king of the South, and he's got a dog, a winter dog slash wolf slash Siberian husky. That's pretty sweet. So just letting y'all know what's up. Your boy isn't just a bull rider. He's also a fantasy football future champion. All right, peace.